Chat, what's up, chat? How we doing? Yo, look at his face. Ugly boogly is crazy.
We're at the oldest continually operating stadium in the NFL as you get a look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Green Bay Packers. Set to go in a rematch of what would come to be known later as the first Super Bowl. The Chiefs and Packers are underway. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Richie James, one man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Chiefs.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking out some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Let's go. Watch out now. 50 Fury. Set.
Here's Love looking to pass on the first play. And that is incomplete.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now the man from... And oh, right away, he lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get it. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. On 4th down, the Packers call on Daniel Whelan to punt.
Yo, good defense.
42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10.
I haven't played Madden in a minute.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 26. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
2nd and 10. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. That's
good catch.
Former Packer Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
Good catch, good catch.
3rd and about a foot.
No huddle, no huddle.
Packer pressure.
Good job.
He goes. Rashawn Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback. Defensively, they were all over that. When he decided to keep it, there were a lot of eyes just darted on him.
I wonder if he followed the progressions properly there. I think maybe he really wanted to run with the football. Turned out not to be the correct decision.
Oh, big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs.
Let's go offense.
Now. Here's 1st and 10.
That's good.
Love now.
Come on.
To force it in, and
Come
it's
on.
intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
It's not looking good.
And Charles, it's now a 2-touchdown lead in the opening quarter.
Open.
Following that
Like
pick
a
six,
second.
they are off to a fast start in this one.
And absolutely ecstatic on the sideline after that play, aren't they? Not just because they've got the lead, but how about seeing one of their guys get a chance to take it in for 6? Already up a pair of touchdowns.
This do or die right here.
Everything going their way early on.
This do or
They'll get
die.
another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And this taken in at the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Here we go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
It ain't over. It ain't over. Come on, guys. Lock in.
Ready.
Now Love. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because
Let's
once
go,
you
y'all. Let's
start
go.
in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get it out? And it flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Jackrabbit. Jack.
Jones. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10.
Oh my goodness.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. Just their first in this half.
I gotta get
we'll
it.
Step aside and come right back. A
I
long
gotta
way
get
to
it
go
right here,
here
right
on
now.
3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
Set.
Love looking to throw it.
Check. Yo, good defense, bro.
Incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Ready.
On 4th down, Love. Here's a ball deep from Musgrave. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter, as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. So 8 yards on the completion there, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. Now Mahomes.
Okay.
He'll get this one to Kelsey. That's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Mahomes now on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now it's Mahomes again. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Mahomes going to throw.
Quick catch.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
A throw over the middle, taken in. Mahomes finding his tight end Kelsey for a big one, and even 40 yards.
Let's just call it as we just saw it right there, a breakdown defensively. Seems like no one went with the tight end, and no one really did. Had all sorts of space in the middle of the field. Yeah, everyone else was covered, but he was not. Big play results.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Marquez Valdez-Scantling bringing in that one from Patrick Mahomes. And the Chiefs go 98 yards and finish it off in the end zone.
He's doing his thing right now.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now 21-0.
Packers nothing. Harrison Butker in a kickoff 14.
He's doing his thing right now.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Here we go, set.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now. 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
They try to
Good
throw
defense.
on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just
Good
saw it there on
defense.
that play. And came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Ready?
And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first.
What's up, Nas? What's up, bro?
21. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away.
I appreciate the support.
And that'll bring up 4th down. And his kick is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. Well, still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room.
Yeah, and trailing at the break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board. Give them any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try and plan a comeback.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. That's laid out deep for Rice. And that is incomplete.
I swear,
Took a
chat,
shot
I'd
there
rather
on
let
first
that
down, but he
happen
couldn't
than
reel it
for him
in.
to bean top me.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that
That
looked
was
open for a
like
minute.
80
But
fucking
that's
yards.
great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now a 2nd and 10. Not wanting to take a
Good
chance
job.
this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
On play action, it's Mahomes.
Ah, fuck.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A pickup of 27. And they pick up the first down in the process. Throwing now is Mahomes.
Don't let him open.
He's going to loft it
Get
deep
open.
right
That's out.
sideline.
Thank you.
And he
Thank you.
overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Final shot before the half for Mahomes. Trying to fight his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback.
Here we go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Let's go, offense.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second
not good.
half
It's
to have
not good.
a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. To pass, here's Jordan Love. That's to Kraft, the tight end. Big strides, look at him go. And finally taken down at the 34. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field.
Green Bay Packer. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Ready.
Love.
Oh my
And for
goodness.
the 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
No, come here.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
A quick throw.
Yo, we can't miss tackles.
And down he goes throws, but he takes it up to the 40. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen leads happen throughout the...
Travis Kelce. Mahomes finding his tight end Kelce for a big one. 52 yards.
And normally when you think about huge field-flipping plays like this, it's that shifty slot receiver, that burner on the outside. Not here. That's a tight end doing work down the field. Where's the oxygen mask? He's going to need it after that one. A big, big play.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
3rd down, goal to go from the 8. And he'll get this awfully close to a first down. Boy, that's going to be a razor-thin measurement, but I don't think he got there.
Don't give him it. Don't give him it. It's 4th down. We got it. It's 4th down.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. And that's caught. It's Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelce there to make the grab. And the Chiefs' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. And he clanks it off the right upright. And it's no good.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. 3rd quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Mike Edwards picks it off. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. So still no touchdowns allowed by this defense. They get the interception there. CD, they have been rock solid.
And at this point, I think they have to expect that they're going to see some shots taken down the field. And that was almost a desperation throw right there, just kind of hoping something good can happen, a completion, a pass interference. But this was anticipated well, and they came up with the INT.
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
That's multiple times now he's tagged them with a big gain with his legs. Really showing off some nice awareness and the ability to correctly realize when he's got a chance to tuck it and go himself.
That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. It'll be
Chat, I got the nerves to throw the 4s up.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Chat, I got the nerves to throw the 4s up.
A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Blitz coming, and down he goes. It'll go as nearly a loss of 10 on 1st and goal, so a disaster there. It goes as a 9-yard loss on the sack. Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. They'll still have a 3rd and goal now despite picking up 13 yards on that pass play. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well.
That is caught by Rice for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Chiefs start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th. Well, obviously, Charles, no more points were needed, but some teams just can't resist the urge to keep adding on, and they did just that here in the 4th quarter.
And we've certainly been on the call to see many teams do exactly that over the years, Brandon. Some to even more impressive degrees. In the end, it always goes back to there's still a defense out there, and it's still a game of NFL football. So if you don't like what's happening, it's up to you to get them stopped.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. There he goes, right side. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown.
Our first touchdown.
Still down very big on the scoreboard, but a little feather in their cap here.
And it's a big-time play, and if you don't get energized after a kick return, well, then your team just doesn't have any spark. We'll find out if this is the start of a big comeback or just cosmetics as we go along.
Carlson's extra point up and good. And that will cut this lead down to 25. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
He was about to score.
Solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
For a quick second there, I thought we were about to have a repeat performance of a kickoff return for a touchdown.
Look.
This guy's on fire today.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down. They're going to drop him behind the line yet again, and things going from bad to worse. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, he's open. He's open.
Right. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Here's the Chiefs punter now.
Yo, watch the fake. Watch the fake.
First punt comes in the 4th quarter. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Okay,
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to
No chance of this stuff.
the situation again.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Well, with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay.
Good defense.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield.
I was trying to get that, bro.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at triple zeros. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
You.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
I just wasted a down, Chad. I'm mad. I threw it at X. I don't know how I overthrown it. That was cat. That was really cat. Awesome.
That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains. Love now to pass on first down. On the right side by Jones. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that's going to bring up second down.
At the 18-yard line.
Ready?
Again, it's Love. Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs. And it's a Packers
second touchdown.
Romeo Dobbs, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers are able to cut into that deficit.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you,
And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit.
Anders Carlson to kick off for the Packers.
So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
35 to 16. It's crazy, Chad.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, CD, this is the ideal situation in the fourth quarter. You come out here late, not much time on the clock with a comfortable lead, and put the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, this offense, all game long, they've been powerful, they've been dangerous. You're exactly right. They can end this one on their own terms.
They're still throwing the football here. Obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the
that was rare.
I guess you're right.
That was rare.
Get some first downs, just as good as running the football.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there.
Let's
go
for
it here on fourth. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Interesting. Mahomes wants to throw it. That one caught by Rice. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. And the clock will now stop.
Good game, my brother.
Good game. With 5 seconds left. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They go play fake. Mahomes. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Yellow, yellow. Attack, attack. Yellow. Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday.
On second down, here's Mahomes. Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final
Nothing I can do,
play.
chat.
It doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top.
Nothing I can do.
Or as our friends in Bayou country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Stepping and go get my paper.
Aisha Curry or Savannah James? Shit, I'll stand both of them Martinas. You know the rules of the game, Hammy. You can't take long.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Steel City at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Tonight, we've got an AFC matchup in store for you, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. The kicker, Chris Boswell, has it ready to go, and we are underway from Pittsburgh. And they will start out in great shape, up very close to midfield.
In the course of a game, we focus on the offense and the defense, and we give lip service to the special teams. It's way bigger than that. The third phase of any football team, and special teams provided the spark to begin this game.
Herbert on the first play wants to pass it. And his throw is incomplete.
Anytime the ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it, doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And he'll get this pretty close to a first down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 44. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here's Eckler. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Faced with their first 3rd down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through and pick it up on the ground.
And to me, doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, you know, let's face it, we've done a lot of games together. How often have we seen 3rd down turn into an automatic passing down no matter what the yardage?
Yeah, and last thing, and all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, 30 And the Chargers put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Well, they spoke about the importance of getting off to a good start, and they're on their first drive, Charles, into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what an advantage for them. They're already clicking one drive in, didn't need to wait to get up to full speed. We had heard about the extra time they put in with each other, trying to learn each other's skills, what they like, the whole deal, and it paid off early in this one. I would expect them to keep firing on the next drive and keep that connection going.
On the return from his end zone, Godwin Igwebuike. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Rudolph going to lead the Steelers up now 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's going to be caught by Pickens. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down. Now run straight ahead with Warren. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. CD, what a sensational start for this defense. Instead of just forcing the 3 and out, which they were about to do, they pick it off and take it in for the score.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't just settle for the standard good way to start a game. They started in dramatic fashion. Take it away, score points, and guess what? They'll be flying to go back out there on defense again after that play.
Extra point up and good by Dicker.
All right, I got to lock in. Let's do it done right here.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Igwebuike to return it from his end zone here. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. When you're down early, how do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit, and find our way back into this game.
Rudolph. Got his man, it's Warren. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. So nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting them by and then setting up the screen and getting downfield. Didn't happen at all. Give a lot of credit to the defense for not tumbling to that one.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A handoff for Warren. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and are controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards, but also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
Now, that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, on maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Take over.
From the gun, here's Rudolph. That's caught. Allen Robinson. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 27-yard line. 14-0 the score. This is the
14-0.
EA Sports. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Have the 60, have the 60.
Here's Rudolph.
Okay.
This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson.
I seen that you were struggling, but you stick to it. I like that.
Following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Now 2nd and 3.
Turn him.
Rudolph now to throw. And the catch made by Johnson. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. That puts him in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19. Harris is into the end zone for a Steeler touchdown.
And how nice is it to have a guy like Najee Harris in the backfield when you get down near the goal line? He can use his 230-plus-pound frame to just get you those tough yards, and he finishes things off here with a touchdown run.
Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
And Eckler is going to pick up a Chargers first down as he'll get this up past the 35-yard line. 2 yards is the pickup, and it'll give the Chargers a first down. Herbert now. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Now Herbert off the bootleg.
Watch that pass. Watch that pass.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by DeMonte Kazin, and he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. And then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
Oh!
Downfield, and it's complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
That was nice.
25 yards that time.
Love the play call that time. Love the design. You put 3 tight ends on the field. That screams jumbo set, running formation to a defense, right? No, they go play action, and defense gets confused for just a split second. And next thing you know, completion for good yardage.
Here comes a first down throw from Rudolph. Washington's got it. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's first and goal.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a first and goal.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. Harris running straight ahead. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Steelers are an extra point away from drawing level. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the second time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Extra point now by Boswell. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Here's Darius Davis on the return. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the
Good catch. Good catch.
Complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They give him a gain of 37.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Throw that pill.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Looked like they were set up defensively in a zone coverage, but somehow they found a seam because that receiver all alone. By rights, that should have been a touchdown, but somehow this ball's overthrown.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass.
Catch the fucking ball.
Incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. They throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. When there's extra defenders on the field, dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit into football.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
I respect
They
it.
snap it to Herbert.
Yes!
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by DeMonte Kazin. And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Partner, I think this will want to ride very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They'll start the drive with Harris. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme, when you have a blocker on a defender, and the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, sometimes a thing of beauty.
Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Now he'll escape to his right. Here's Johnson with a reception. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 1st downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
Rudolph on 1st down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And ready to get the party started for the 2nd half. It was an even 1st half, all tied on the scoreboard. And this will not be returned, so the 2nd half begins with a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This offense ready for the first drive of the 3rd quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun 2nd half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the 1st half. And now, here in the 2nd half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the 1st half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is...
Good fucking pick.
Fest continues. Here's another interception. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 41. So an opening drive interception.
Good defense. Good defense.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the 2nd half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. He'll hand off here to Eckler. No gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. Throw over the middle into the hands of the tight end, Parham. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, He's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride.
Throw that pill. Throw that pill.
Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. That's one they certainly wish they had back. A loss of 8.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
Forced out to his left. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Cole Holcomb. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. Now a first down carry for Harris. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Play action, it's Rudolph. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Rudolph looking to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he will have the Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On the give, this is Harris. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Again, it's Harris on 2nd down. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2.
He'd had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 12. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll try the air now. Here's Rudolph. Throw left side complete. That's Harris. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Second down and 3. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. On 2nd down, this is Harris. And good pursuit yet again by the Chargers as they stuff him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Rudolph looking to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the 4th quarter. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Back to throw, Rudolph. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Pat Fryermuth there to make the grab. And the Steelers have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. So what a comeback here. They looked like they might be down and out not too long ago, but they have rallied back to take a fourth-quarter lead.
And I think we've got to give them nothing but credit for figuring things out on the fly, because mentally they were on the ropes ready to go, and they hung in there. They made some changes and adjustments, and that led to some big plays, and it turned this game on its ear.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. They need their best drive of the game right here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
I like it.
A really good pickup of 28 yards.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Herbert on first down now.
Okay.
Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Okay.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback, because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now it's Herbert. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Herbert. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 33. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Herbert. Allen's got it complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 23-yard line.
And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. First down, and they stick with Eckler. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Once more, here's Eckler. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Well, they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. Who wants it more? This is 4th and a yard. They'll run for it with Eckler. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2.
Add that one to the good run tally right there. He's been strong throughout this game, and there's no reason to suggest he's going to slow down in the fourth quarter at all. And that's exactly what they need him to do. Keep churning out first downs.
Beckler is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line.
Defense really sold out there to stop the run. Understandable down near the goal line. Now on second down, you have to wonder, might we see play action here and a flip right over the top?
Herbert to throw. Flushed out right. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. Now Herbert. Back in the end zone. Can he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Here it is. 4th and goal. Throwing, Herbert. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Herbert. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
I think we can figure out why they went for 2 there, right? Up 1, you want to make it a field goal difference if at all possible. They didn't get it. Now they've got to play some defense down the field.
Yeah, not much margin for error now for your D. They just have to get it into range. Igwebuike to return it from his end zone here. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively. And now off to the races down the right side. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
And if it wasn't open before, it is now. Looking for that well-founded first down. They got it and then some. And if they play things right from here on out, that should just about assure them a victory.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. Rudolph now to throw. He's got his tight end Fryermuth over the middle. And he is going to have a Steeler first down. All smiles on that sideline. That should be the one to do it.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Catch the fucking ball.
But he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Wide open.
And there, even if you've got to take something off that throw so that he slows down to catch it, that's far more preferable than what happened there. A big miss on what should have been a touchdown.
Big fucking miss, but whatever.
Rudolph. He's got this to Pickens. And finally down he goes.
Nah, nigga, he caught that.
Signed the 10 to the 7. The Steelers signal for the
Bro, he
second
caught
of
that
their
shit, bro.
timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th.
Bro, that nigga was open, bro.
It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Rudolph going to look to throw it. And it's caught. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. Now Rudolph. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
Boswell for the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a big mistake on the return. He's out of bounds at his own 1-yard line.
All right, partner, get that disapproving look off of your face. He did get it out to the 1-yard line. Yeah, I know. Wasn't the best play in the world. He's hoping his offense can bail him out.
Here's 1st and 10. One last throw here for Herbert. Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety. A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League. But fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. I'd like to be those defensive coaches, though. That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan. They all scout. They all think they're prepared. But executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best. It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Today we've got a fun little clash in the AFC as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And they'll begin by running the option. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Jackson going to hold on to it again. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he's stopped in the backfield.
John Franklin Myers on the tackle.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. They're going for it with the option right. And boy, is he close. Did he get there?
Come on, bro. Play the game.
Say he's short of the line to gain. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
Damn.
A nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off. A decent game.
Number 35 back to work on 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Now it's Wilson. That is caught. And he is going to have a Jets first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Straight ahead is Hall. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
That's a very nice game there, a confidence-building run. Love the execution up front, and the way you press the hole, absolutely perfect.
On 1st down, Wilson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now Wilson on 2nd down. And that falls to the ground, incomplete.
You already catch that, nigga.
Nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one. And that one.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Jets are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Well, first quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And he returns this to the 22.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand.
Throw that pill. Throw that pill.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They'll go again with Hall. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And the Jets are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside.
Nobody open.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Here's Wilson. Touchdown, Jets. Alan Lazard from 4 yards out. And the Jets go up by 2 touchdowns.
The full team is involved in this game early, aren't they? Go down the field, score on offense, take the ball away on defense, and go right back and score again. You got to like the way that's working for them.
That's exactly right. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, 2-score lead. A little bit like you at breakfast this morning. I got to get this in. You had a perfect omelet, dropped it. So a little bit of a turnover. You went right back, though, and got that omelet and crushed it.
You got to do what you got to do, man. You got to do what you got to do.
A little worried about your hands, though.
Yeah.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Now it's Jackson. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Jackson. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. On 2nd down, Jackson. Oh, an ill-advised throw there, and it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard.
All right, chat. I appreciate everybody watching the stream. Thank you for your support. I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all 101s. I'll see you on the next stream. I'm out.